Hi, welcome. I am so excited that you are here watching this video, and I'm thrilled that you are interested in the business side of doTERRA. So I'm going to share some information with you that'll hopefully give you some clarity on the whole business side that doTERRA offers. So we're going to talk today about doTERRA just as a company, talk a little bit about the products and oils, the business opportunity. I'll share with you my story and just really what's available to you when you partner with me in this business. Talk a little bit about how to get started, and then I'll have some questions for you that I would like you to answer. So let's jump right on in. So this picture here is a beautiful picture of doTERRA's campus. They are located in Salt Lake City, Utah. Their campus is quite a bit larger since this picture was taken, but their yearly convention is in Salt Lake City. It'll be here actually in a couple of weeks. And I love visiting there. It's just such a fun area to visit. So a little bit about doTERRA. doTERRA was created in April of 2008, so they have been around for some time now. In their first 7 years, they actually were a $1 billion company. And so I share that with you because I want you to know that's right on par with Apple, Facebook, and Google. And right now it is a billion-dollar company. They're a $2 billion company, and they're projected to be a $20 billion company in the next 10 years, which is crazy. So there's a lot of growth that's going to be happening in the next 10 years, which is amazing. And they also are a debt-free company. So their entire campus they have in there in Salt Lake City, they are completely debt-free, which is pretty amazing for such a large company. Their owners, they are amazing people. I've got to meet them at several conventions. They have over 150 plus years of experience. A lot of them come from the essential oil fields. They have so much experience and knowledge about it. They're so awesome to be able to hear from when we go to convention and leadership and just different doTERRA events. So they're amazing people. And a little bit more about doTERRA. We know, and I'm sure you're here because you've tried the oils and products and you know that they're awesome. They are top notch. They are such high quality oils and products, and people love them. And so that's something that you want to be partnered with a company that has really, really good products. Another thing that makes doTERRA very unique and sets them really high, the bar really high, is that their retention rate. So you may not know what a retention rate is, but what it is that when someone purchases, let's say an oil or a product, in the next 3 months, the likelihood that they will order again. So for doTERRA, the retention rate is 65%. And a lot of network marketing or other companies have about a 5 to 10% retention rate. So that means, doTERRA is doing something right because people are falling in love with the oils and products, and a lot of them order again. And the oils are great, but we have so many consumable products too, such as vitamins, shampoo, body care, lotions. We have lots of different, cleaning products, things like that, and people are reordering very quickly because they love the quality of the products. So that's important when it comes to compensation as well. All right, anybody can use the oils and products, and that is a great thing. It's not a certain niche that can only use this oil and product or the product that doTERRA sells. It's anybody. So babies, children, adults, the elderly, pets can use them as well. Horses, anybody can use them. So anybody can come learn about about the oils and products. We are the leader in the essential oil world. We are the top essential oil company, in the entire world. And I think what sets us apart is really our quality and our commitment to just producing the best essential oils out there. Now, doTERRA is now expanding into the medical field, and so you're going to start to see some clinics popping up in different cities across the U.S. that are really going to have a focus on not just managing the symptoms that you have, but really just taking care of your body as a whole and prescribing, essential oils as part of your regimen to help you get better and to be really healthy. So I think that's something that's really cool about doTERRA. They have great customer service too. I don't know if you've ever dealt with them or not, but their customer service is top notch. I have no complaints whatsoever. Okay, a little bit about the business side of doTERRA now. So what is really cool about the business side of doTERRA is that you get to be your own CEO. So what that means is that this is your business. So how much you sell, how much money you make is really on you. And so you get to determine your hours, you get to determine how much you work, I love that you don't have to carry an inventory on hand. doTERRA makes the product, they ship the product out. If there's any problems with quality of the product or with shipping or anything like that, doTERRA's customer service, which I just mentioned, is awesome. They will take care of all that. So my job is really just to get the word out. I get to spread the word about, essential oils and how to use them, and then I help people get started, and then everything else doTERRA takes care of, which is so nice, and I love that. You also have the opportunity to be super creative and do this business however you would like. And that's what I love about this, because you can use these oils for such a variety of things. You can clean with them, you can use them for mood, you can, you can do spa nights with them, you can teach, there's just so many things that you can do with this. So you can really teach what feels best to you, and so the way that you would want to do this business. So a couple of different ways that you can share doTERRA we'll talk about is classes. So you can teach classes, you can teach workshops, you can do one-on-ones with people, so meeting one-on-one with someone in a coffee shop, or maybe talking to someone on the phone or through text message or messenger, doing it that way. Doing online webinars, you can do sample events where you send out samples ahead of time and teach people how to use them online, and then social media. And social media is probably the slowest way to grow your business, but it is an option. I love that you have that flexibility, that you can choose however you would want to do this. I think that's really nice. Time freedom. So this is something that I absolutely love about doTERRA, is the time freedom that it has allowed me. It allows me to, I am able to work from home, and I set my own hours. I'm able to take vacations whenever I would like. I am able to drop my kids off at school. I am able to volunteer in the classroom. I'm there to pick them up. If they have a day off, I'm able to stay with them. In the summertime, I get to stay home and adjust my hours, and that's what I absolutely love. And that was something that I was looking for when I was looking for, a part-time job. And I was like, I want something where I could just create my own hours, and this is absolutely that. And I love that. Financial freedom. So this lady here in the top corner, she's the one who helped me get started with doTERRA. And I will tell you that her husband retired from his job. He was a full-time engineer making awesome and great money, and he was able to quit his job and to stay home because he wanted to be able to have that time freedom. And it allows you, this business, if you treat it as a business and work hard at it, you are going to have financial freedom. And so one of the things that I love about this business, and I know I've said that, I love a lot of things, obviously, as you can tell, about this business, is just the fact of you have the opportunity to get residual income. So what residual income is that when you put work in and effort in, it will pay you for years to come. And so there have been times in my business where I've had to slow down a bit, or maybe take a month off. And, because we're moving cross country, or because my husband was deployed and the kids needed me a certain month, or things like that, I was able to work really hard before that, and I was able to still get paychecks during that time. And so what residual income is it's your retirement. It's the money that will always come in for you because of the work that you have put in. So that's something that is a huge goal, I think, for so many people, is to just have residual income, because I think for a lot of jobs, if you don't show up, you don't get paid. But for me, and for a lot of us that do doTERRA, you still get checked even if you have to take a week off or things like that. Okay, it is fun. This business is so much fun. I wake up every day excited to do doTERRA, mainly because of the people that I work with. As you can see, the pictures here, this is just a small handful of the people that I work with, the community that I am a part of. And we have the best time. We're able to travel together. We do calls together, so we're able to talk and hang out and bounce ideas off of each other. And it is just so much fun. I know for me, being a stay-at-home mom, I wanted a community. I wanted people that I could talk to. I feel like I didn't talk to too many grown-ups during the day. And it was just an amazing outlet for me. And I love the community that we have created with this business. Health benefits for yourself. That's another benefit to doing this business, is that you're helping people learn how to take care of themselves, and you're learning, teach people about natural health. At the same time, you are incorporating these oils into your home. I will tell you, when I started this business, we were not a super healthy family, and now I'm so aware of what I am putting in my body, what products I am using, what cleaning products, all of that good stuff. And I will tell you that our family is so much healthier now, because I just become so aware of what we're using. So that's a huge benefit to doing this business. It's probably not something you would think of, but it is a huge benefit to the business. and then the opportunity to travel. So I don't know if you love to travel, but you have the opportunity to travel when doing this with the business. So we have our yearly convention every September in Salt Lake City, and it's so much fun to be able to go. We also have leadership retreats for the leadership ranks. That's usually all over the country, different. It's usually in the springtime, and you get to travel for that. There's an incentive trip every year with doTERRA. This year it's in Hawaii. Our team does different retreats and things like that. We do a yearly elite retreat in Okoboji, Iowa in the late spring, and there's post-convention tours and different tours that doTERRA does that you can go visit. And they also have a really awesome program that I did called Diamond Club. And basically for 4 months, doTERRA helps to pay for you to travel around and teach about essential oils. So if you like to travel, there's absolutely the opportunity to travel with this business. And a low startup. And that's, I think, one of the nicest things about doTERRA is that, you know, if you were to start your own business, it would be thousands of dollars for a startup. And with doTERRA, it's as low as $35, or if you purchase a starter kit, as low as $150. And you're able to make a lot of money with a very low startup and very low investment, which is super nice. Okay, so what do you do? So if you're a wellness advocate, what do you do? All right, so you help to educate people on how to live more of a natural lifestyle and incorporate essential oils and doTERRA products into that lifestyle. So you're going to teach people exactly how to use essential oils, why they're important. So when you teach a class, it's going to be basics. What are essential oils? Why should you use them? Why do doTERRA? Why choose doTERRA? Essential oils are becoming very mainstream. People are hearing about them more and more. And there are a lot of companies out there who don't specialize in essential oils who are coming out with essential oils, and people are buying them from like Amazon and Target and things like that. But people will see that quality is really important. So to teach them about the doTERRA difference, how to use essential oils, so the 3 main ways to use them: aromatically, topically, and internally, and then teaching people on how to use those top 10 oils. So lavender, lemon, peppermint, oregano, melaleuca, frankincense, deep blue, breathe, digestin, and then on guard. And then you're going to help people get started. You're going to help them get a wholesale account. There is the option doing retail. We don't tell people to do retail because it's just, you're paying more than you need to. But to help them get wholesale, either via a starter kit, there's a bunch of different options for starter kits. You're going to learn about that, or they can purchase with a wholesale account, so the $35 fee, and then add on oils and products. And then you're going to help people reach the health goal. So once they get those oils in their home, you're going to make sure they understand how to use them, how to use their wholesale account. You're going to teach them about how to use the Loyalty Rewards program that's available to them to get a ton of stuff for free. That's like a monthly wellness box that people get to customize, and it's an awesome, awesome program. And then you're going to share the business opportunity with others. So you're going to teach them how to do the business opportunity and basically duplicate yourself. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and what you can expect when you partner with me and partner with our team. So my story, I started the business in September of 2014. I was looking into more natural options for myself and for my kiddos. My kids were always getting sick. We were always on antibiotics, and it got really old. And I was like, you know what? There's got to be something other that I can try. And I would hear about essential oils here and there, but really didn't know much about them. And then at the time, I was dealing with anxiety. I had always had anxiety, but it got a lot worse once I had kids, and it really peaked when we first moved to Colorado. And so I was looking for something natural for that. And then I was also looking at something for myself. I just wanted something that I could do that would be to get me out of the house, to get me to talk to other grown-ups, just to feel accomplished, to feel drive again, and to feel confident again, because I lost a lot of that when I had kids. And I love being a mom, and I love being, an Air Force wife, but it was something that I just needed something for myself. I needed an outlet for myself to use my strengths and to use my talents. So I got started with essential oils. I dove right on into the business. And the first year I kind of treated it as a hobby. So I would do it here and there when I had time, and it made some money, but it wasn't a whole lot. And then I went to my first convention about a year into doing the business. And that's when I started, the whole thing just started to open up for me. And I was like, wow, there really is so much that you can do in this business. I think for me, I just thought direct sales was just this fun, cute thing that you would do, and you make a little bit of money here and there, but not a whole lot. When I went to convention, I saw people, just normal, everyday people who were millionaires and who were making a ton of money. And this was how they took care of their family. And I was like, if they can do this, I can do this. Why am I not giving this my all? So I went home and I really got intentional with my business. And it blew up, and it's been now my full-time career. I absolutely love doing doTERRA. And for me, you know, it was something that I wanted to ease the financial burden on my husband, and I wanted to be able to contribute. I wanted to have us be able to go on vacations and to save money and to pay for activities and just not worry about money. And so that's something that I've loved that I've been able to do with this business. And so I just share with you my story on that, and I hope that it inspires you, because there's just so much available to you with this business. And I had no training too. Like, I had zero sales background. I did not know anything about sales or direct sales or essential oils or anything, and I learned it all. And so with this business, there are several trainings that are available to you. We have an awesome and amazing fundamentals training. So what that does is it's a step-by-step specialized training. It's going to teach you how to do this business. It's going to teach you not only how to invite, but how to teach people, how to enroll people, how to support people. It also teaches you how to do social media, personal development, and then just help you with common things you're going to run into with this business. So if someone has an objection about something, or they've heard something from Google or things like that, you're able to easily answer those questions for them. All right, you also get team calls. So we do team calls right now once a month on the first of every month. Our upline also does calls every Monday night. So that's something that's going to be available to you, continuous trainings and just opportunities to learn more about doTERRA. We do a lot of really fun incentives, fun challenges, fun recognition, and then gifts. Gifts is one of my top love languages, so I love loving on my people. So we have a lot of fun in our community. We do mentor calls. So if you are actively working this business, actively meaning you're enrolling people and you're showing up for things, you will have the opportunity to have mentor calls with me. So what that is just a one-on-one time for about 30 minutes to an hour, where we sit down on a weekly basis and we plan things for you. So you set goals for what you want, we make a plan for you, and then I help to hold you accountable with the things that you need to get done so you reach your goals as quickly as possible. So that's something that's available to you. And then the last thing is an awesome and supportive community. I know sometimes a group of women can be a little bit catty, but I promise you this community is the farthest thing from that. We all cheer each other on, we support each other, and it is just such a fun community to be a part of. We welcome everybody with open arms, and it's so much fun to be a part of. Okay, so now that we've talked about doTERRA, talked about the business opportunity, I've shared with you my story, and what's available to you with our team, I wanted to talk to you about what you need to get started. Okay, so you need a wholesale account. So you need to either purchase a starter kit, which is what I recommend doing, so that way you have the oils and products to be able to share with others, or you can do the $35 fee and add on oils and products. The second thing is that you need to be a wellness advocate. So when you get started with doTERRA, there are two options available to you. You can either be a wholesale customer or a wellness advocate. And a wellness advocate allows you to have your own website that you can share with others. It's completely free. And then you also have the opportunity to earn commissions. So you'll need to also be on the Loyalty Rewards program, which is, I talked about it earlier, it's our monthly ordering program. It's like our monthly wellness box, which is awesome. So you'll need to be a part of that to be able to earn commissions. You also need to want to help others. And so I think one of the most rewarding parts about this business is that I get to help others. And like when I get those texts, those messages from people saying, my child slept through the night, or I didn't have to take ibuprofen today, that just gives me, like, it fills my cup. And so you need to want to help others, because that's what this business truly is connecting with others and helping others with their health goals. You need to have a strong work ethic. If you want to make something of this and do really well in this business, you do have to put the time and effort in. It is a job, and you have to treat it as such. If you just want something a little bit on the side, that's totally fine, but you're also going to need to be somewhat consistent with that as well to make money at it. And then you're going to need to know what you want from this business. So there are 3 different pathways that we like to talk about in doTERRA. So there are users, there are sharers, and there are builders. And so it's important to determine who you are. So a user is someone who just has a wholesale account and loves their oils and products. A sharer is someone who is casually sharing with others. So kind of what I did the first year, kind of treating it as a hobby, doing it here and there. And then the third is a builder. So someone who's treating this as a business, wants this to be a business, to be profitable for them, and they are growing their own team as well. All right, so I wanted to post here just kind of a sneak peek about what is available to you as far as earnings. But we're not going to go into compensation or anything like that on this call. But I wanted you to see what is available to you. So this, I'll show you here the monthly income and then the average annual income as well for the different ranks. Because I wanted to open your eyes to see what is available to you, because there is so much available. So let's chat. So now that we've gone through everything, all the information, I want you to reach out to me and I want you to answer these questions. So either email me at brianrachelross@gmail.com or shoot me a message or a text answering all of these questions. So first question is, where do you see yourself? Are you a user, someone who just wants to have their wholesale account and use oils and products? Are you a sharer, someone who just wants to casually share it to the business here and there? Or number 3, are you a builder? Are you someone who wants to build this business to help people get started? So I will tell you over here, if you look at the average earning incomes, a user is not going to make any commissions at all. A sharer is going to be below the elite rank. So that one's not listed on here. So you're probably going to be right at like getting your oils paid for. And then a builder is going to be probably a premier or higher. The highest I've seen a sharer get is usually right around elite. So that just hopefully gives you a little bit of insight into the different ranks and earnings with that. So second question I want you to answer is, how much time are you able to dedicate towards doTERRA on a weekly basis? What type of income would you like to be making per month with doTERRA? So that just helps to give me an insight of, a plan to give you and a rank goal to give you and just a plan to give you when it comes to getting you started with this business. How do you see yourself doing doTERRA primarily? So I mentioned those before, but I'll list them again for you. So classes, so teaching a group of people. Do you see yourself doing more of like a one-on-one approach? So meeting with people or talking to people one-on-one. Online webinars, so teaching kind of like this on Zoom with a slideshow and doing it like that. Sample events or social media. And I will tell you again, social media is probably the slowest way to grow your business, but it is an option that is out there. That helps me to know how I can help you and to train you on how to get started. And then what questions or concerns do you have? Because I want to make sure that I answer any questions. And maybe if you have a concern about something, I want to talk that through with you. So I will tell you, just to leave you with this, right now I am currently a gold in doTERRA. My person who helped me is currently a diamond. The person who helped her is a platinum, and the person who helped her is a blue diamond. So there is a lot of income potential with this business. You are part of a team that knows how to do well in this business. And so thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for listening to this. And just shoot me the answer to these 5 questions. I would really appreciate that. And then we can kind of go from there. Oh, the last one is, are you ready to get started? So 6 questions, I guess. All right, that is it. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.